What's up, you guys? So, of course, with a woman of color running for president of the United States, I'm going to be covering the presidential election on my platforms, both on this channel and my other channel, which I have linked to in the comment section. As of today, Barack Obama has finally endorsed Kamala Harris for president. So let's get into it. Page 6 reports Barack Obama and Michelle Obama have officially endorsed Kamala Harris for president during a phone call shared early Friday. In an emotional video released by the vice president's campaign, Kamala Harris can be seen answering the call from the political power couple. Michelle says in the phone call, "I can't have this phone call without saying to my girl Kamala, I am proud of you. This is going to be historic." Kamala ended the call by joking with the Obamas that they were going to have some fun with this too. A full transcript of the trio's call showed the 44th president citing Harris' record of inclusion as one of the reasons he and his wife are proud to endorse her as the Democratic nominee. Barack said, quote, "We're going to be underdogs, you know, and you are going to have to continue, as you said, to earn not just a nomination, but earn the trust of folks all across this country. But knowing you as we do, we're absolutely confident that you're going to be able to make it happen." Michelle said, "We've got to work now, all of us. It's time to stop wringing our hands. It's time to stop complaining. It's time for us to rally around you in your candidacy. This is not on you. It's not just on you and your husband. It's on all of us." And that is what I have been saying. A lot of people feel like a woman of color can't win the presidency, but it's not just about Kamala. It's the entire party.
Kamala!
Hello. Hi.
Hey there.
Oh, hi. You're both together. Oh, it's good to hear you both.
I can't have this phone call without saying to my girl Kamala, I am proud of you. This is going to be historic.
We called to say Michelle and I couldn't be prouder to endorse you and to do everything we can to get you through this election and into the Oval Office.
Oh, my goodness. Michelle, Barack, this means so much to me. I am looking forward to doing this with the two of you, Doug and I both, and getting out there, being on the road. But most of all, I just want to tell you the words you have spoken and the friendship that you have given over all these years mean more than I can express. So thank you both. It means so much. And we're going to have some fun with this too, aren't we?
Kamala!
Hello. Hi.
Hey there.
Oh, hi. You're both together. Oh, it's good to hear you both.
I can't have this phone call without saying to my girl Kamala, I am proud of you. This is going to be historic.
We called to say Michelle and I couldn't be prouder to endorse you and to do everything we can to get you through this election and into the Oval Office.
Oh, my goodness. Michelle, Barack, this means so much to me. I am looking forward to doing this with the two of you, Doug and I both, and getting out there, being on the road. But most of all, I just want to tell you the words you have spoken and the friendship that you have given over all these years mean more than I can express. So thank you both. It means so much. And we're going to have some fun with this too, aren't we?
Page 6 goes on to report the Obamas released a separate statement Friday morning agreeing with President Biden that endorsing Kamala Harris was one of the best decisions he's made. In his statement, Barack said, "There is no doubt in our mind that Kamala Harris has exactly what it takes to win this election and deliver for the American people. At a time when the stakes have never been higher, she gives us all reason to hope." So you guys, Barack and Michelle on the road campaigning for Kamala is exactly what Kamala needs to win over people. We already know there are people that will never vote for her. Some people will never vote for Kamala. And there are people who would vote for the Democratic nominee regardless of who it is. But there's this group of people that are in the middle that need to be won over in order for Kamala to win the presidency. And Barack and Michelle can help Kamala reach that group of people because a lot of them voted for Barack Obama when he ran for president both terms. And Barack Obama ran on hope. Everything was about hope, the audacity of hope. And now Kamala is the product of that hope. She is the audacity of hope. Because how dare she, a woman, not only a woman, but a woman of color, how dare she run for the highest office in the land? Like, the audacity of her, the audacity of her. But I also want to share with y'all, it's a Reuters poll that shows Michelle Obama would actually beat Trump in an election according to American voters. Now, I know Michelle doesn't want to be president, so there's no chance of her running. But I'm sharing this with you because so many people believe that this country would never elect a black woman as president. And according to the numbers, that's not true. Despite how loud some people might be on social media and in real life, we all only have one vote. And the numbers show that the majority of Americans would vote for Michelle Obama over Trump. Yahoo News reports the best-selling author and wife of former President Barack Obama would beat Trump by over 10 points, with 50% of voters saying they would vote for Michelle Obama and 39% saying they would vote for Trump, according to the latest Reuters poll, according to the numbers. Now, we know Michelle clearly wants no part of running this country. But I shared that poll with y'all to show that everyday Americans are open to voting for a woman of color for president, regardless of what Trump would gaslight people into believing. And speaking of Trump, his campaign is so shook by the Democrats suddenly changing to Kamala that he's actually canceled all the scheduled campaign debates. Y'all know one thing Kamala can do is argue. She can argue him down. She's a prosecutor and he's a felon. And she would tear him up if they ever got on the same stage. She would expose him for the criminal he is, and the American public needs to see that. But that's what Trump doesn't want them to see. The New Republic reports Donald Trump's newest lame excuse for not debating Kamala Harris just evaporated in a matter of hours. In a statement released Thursday night, Trump's campaign explained that they would be putting any future presidential debates on hold. It said, quote, given the continued political chaos surrounding crooked Joe Biden and the Democratic Party, general election debate details cannot be finalized until Democrats formally decide on their nominee. In the days following President Joe Biden's endorsement of Kamala Harris, Trump took to Truth Social to air his grievances over the upcoming debate, scheduled for September 10th. He seemed to be complaining about the debate's host, ABC News, to create a context for skipping it altogether. Now, Trump has a slightly different excuse. Despite the fact that Kamala has become the party's presumptive nominee, officially gaining enough support to snag the nomination next month, the Trump team was still unwilling to move forward with the next debate while Kamala Harris lacked support from one specific person, Barack Obama. But today, Barack and Michelle officially endorsed Kamala Harris today. So that scheme that he set up to come at us with the BS won't work. It just won't work. You guys leave a comment and let me know what you think. What do you think about Barack Obama just now endorsing Kamala Harris? And what do you think about Trump backing out, putting all the debates on hold? Leave a comment and share your thoughts. As always, thanks for watching.